Hello, everybody. Today I want to talk about the cut contour feature in Cricut Design Space. I think my personal opinion is that this is probably one of the most underused features of Design Space, and I'd like to show you how to use it, how I use it. A lot of people will say, well, you can just use Slice or whatever, and that's true. You can always use Slice. For instance, if you wanted to take a portion of an image out, you can certainly slice like this. Hold on. Let me do it. Let me do it right. Uh, and then just slice, and then you can remove whatever you want. And that's great. That works good. But suppose, for instance, in this bat, for instance, what you can do if you want to see how something's going to cut. I do this a lot because it just makes it visually easier for me. By the way, this image I just pulled up out of Cricut Access, and it's one of the I think it's one of the newer ones that they have. But anyway, so what I like to do is I'll change the color. Oops, there we go. And when you change the color, if you look, you can see all the little black lines around the outside. Those are all the cut lines. So your Cricut is going to cut all of these lines here. Now that's a lot of cutting. And you may not want all this cutting. You may not want to have this whole inside of this bat, or you may not want to have all these little designs here inside the teeth. This is where cut contour comes into play. So let's remove some of this area here in the bat just to make it a little easier to cut and a little easier to place down on. So at this point, we're going to hit contour. And when you hit contour, this screen comes up and it's going to show all the images that you have on your screen. And you can see in here all these little areas, okay? And these are all your little cut areas around here. All right, so let's suppose now I want to take, like I said, I want to take this area out. So what I can do is just come in here and click this, and now you'll see that's hidden, okay? It dulls. I'm leaving these two pieces in here, right? One of the things that unfortunately, that doesn't really the thing about Design Space that I really wish they would change is I do wish they would give us a little like a preview screen so we could see exactly what we're doing. In order to see it, you have to close your cut contour. It's not a big deal, but I wish there was a preview screen. But anyway, so this is what we're cutting out. We're going to take that out. I'm going to close the contour screen, and you notice it's all gone. Okay, and that's the way it's going to cut instead of cutting with all that other area. Now, you can go further. Um, you can continue those cuts or those contours simply by taking this area out here. Okay, and then we can remove all of these if we want, and then look at it again. And now you have that's a mace, I guess. Um, you have a mace that looks something like that. We could go further and take this out if we wanted to. There's so much we can do. Look at these teeth. Perhaps you don't want your teeth cutting all these little intricate things in here. Okay, we can remove those. Running a little slow this morning, so we'll take this out and we'll take this out. We'll take this out and we'll take this out. Whoops, sorry. There we go. And now we're just going to have solid teeth. Okay. And of course, you can certainly use your slice to get rid of all the other pieces, or even just to keep this one piece. Let's just say you just wanted the teeth. You could slice those out, and use those uh, in an area just where you would want them. I think that's kind of what this whole piece is just giving you different things that you can use for um, different designs. You can put the knife in the hand, and there's some bullets there, and so on. All right, so let's take another look here at this contour screen. Now, uh, the other thing about the contour screen is if you're having a hard time with a certain part of an image, okay, it gives you all the cuts over on the side over here. Now you can see where it's gray, that's what I've removed, okay? Anything that's gray, I've taken out, grayed out, where the box is gray around it. Let's go down here, there's some more. So that's been taken out. Those parts of the teeth have been taken out. So those are the areas that have been taken out of the image. Okay, and you can go through and you can find uh, what you're looking for and just highlight those over here. It makes it easier sometimes if you're having a hard time clicking on something. We can also hide all contours. All right, if we do that, you will notice that um, everything disappears except for one piece, and for some reason it has to leave one piece available on the screen. So if we close this here, you'll see that that's the only thing left. Now you can change what piece it shows. Um, just go back to contours, and let's say we went with we wanted it to show the mace or part of the mace, this part of the mace, or how about if we wanted to show something like that, then we would be able to highlight that and close it, and it'll go back to showing just this. So yeah, for some reason you have to have one thing that is still a viewable. Uh, but regardless, um, you can go in here and you can find the little areas that you want. Maybe I just want this plus sign for some reason, or maybe I want part of a finger, like this part of the finger. Okay, and we'll just close, and those things will show. And then you can slice these out and use them anywhere. So there's no limit to really how much you can do with this and um, and how far you can take this. Okay, so that's it, and I hope that you found this video helpful, and I hope that you get to start using your cut contours, and it'll help you design better. It'll help you create better designs in your Cricut design space. Thank you very much for watching. If you like my videos, please subscribe below, and hopefully I'll have another one up for you soon. Thank you very much.